The war has begun? What do you mean by that?
We just need to get ready for whenever we face Mewtwo. I sense his plan is starting to unfold.
Why haven't you sensed it before?
Are your powers malfunctioning?
No, of course not. It just works best when I concentrate my self-conscious into the aura, or go into deep meditation. It allows me to communicate with all living things in the Smash world much easier.
Is there anything you can sense at the moment?
Let me see. Oh no.
Oh no? What's oh no?
Yeah! Don't do that to us, Lucario! Tell us what you saw!
I saw Mewtwo, but he wasn't alone. I saw other Smashers with him, helping him with his plan.
Who else did you see?
Wolf Reborn, Dark Samus, and Ridley.
Ridley? He's a Smasher now?
I'm afraid so. And Ridley has already caused damage upon arriving.
What did he do?
It's too much to explain at the moment. Right now, we have to get going and meet Rosalina.
Rosalina? What for?
Yeah! How can she help?
I'll explain on the way. To stop Mewtwo from causing more problems, we have to make a stand.
Alright, as long as we can stop it for the time being, I'll go along with you, Lucario.
Me too.
Yeah! Me 3!
Me 4!
The real question is, what should we do if we face him on the way?
You need only to look behind you.
Mewtwo!
Just know this. When I go to war, I always strike first.
No!
I was wondering when you would show up. Did you enjoy the show?
How's that for a show?
Oh, so that's how you wish to play? Fine. Let's play, rat!
Bring it on, test tube freak!
First, we strike back.
Strike back? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, does it have to do with those two?
Yes, as they said earlier, they were able to hold off Mewtwo from brainwashing Snake back at the Garden of Hope. They just need to keep doing that for a while longer.
Why? You already saved me. Mario and Mega Man are off the table, and the rest of my group is doing their business all around Smash World.
Which is why we need to keep this up.
in case Mewtwo manages to track him down, or if he tries to attack some innocent bystander.
We've already been in contact with most of the Smashers, allowing us to communicate telepathically with them much easier. That gives us an advantage.
Well, you got that part covered. But what about Wolf, Ridley, and Dark Samus? We can't forget about them.
We'll take care of them, Falco. Just like we always did back home.
So it's settled. Ness and Lucas will keep interfering psychically with Mewtwo, while we four track down the rest of them.
Make that 5.
I really wouldn't recommend you go do that, Snake. It's not in your best interest.
It's the best interest I got as of now. With all due respect, Rosalina, I'd prefer it if you stand aside to let me do my job.
Right now, your job is to stay safe and away from danger. You got lucky last time. Don't toy with it. Now, please sit tight and let others help you for once.
Fine, I'll stay put.
Thank you.
Wait, I still have one question.
Yes?
You called for Alf earlier saying that you needed him to bring you a Hokotate bomb, right?
Oh, thanks for reminding me. Did you bring it, Alf?
I sure did. Here you go. I still don't know why you needed it.
Peach, with all due respect, that seemed a bit reckless. You launched that Hokotate bomb into the unknown.
Captain Olimar is right, Princess. You can't rush into things like that.
I didn't rush into anything, and it's not going into the unknown. It does have a set location.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
I hope you know what you're doing, Peach. Okay, team, move out.
Ness, Lucas, are you okay?
Did you feel that?
Yeah, and it was a strong one.
What did you boys sense?
It was like a call, but we don't know from who exactly.
But it sounded like a call for help.
Mewtwo, you got to stop! This isn't the answer!
It's the answer to everything. Everyone needs to fear me.
You can't blame others for becoming a fallen at Melee or a guest fighter at the Fourth World! You'll just be affecting innocent minds!
Let me give you a little history lesson. I became a fallen right before the Melee ages ended, cutting me off from Brawl. Then I became the first guest fighter at the Fourth World, where I felt forgotten, even by the rivals back then. I was barely even welcomed as a showdowner because that damned penguin took my place. So you see, nothing is innocent in the Smash world when they're involved with what happens to you.
You think this will change their minds about you? About anyone from your group? You're just plotting a useless retaliation!
Oh, I didn't retaliate. I just decided to lay low for the time being. Not long after I arrived, I started to become acquainted with Dr. Mario and that Roy boy. We were fallen, so I tolerated their company. Almost.
But you came with them here to Ultimate upon arriving, right?
Does that make me their friend? No! I never had any interest I had with them before. And not long after that, I ran into Wolf, Dark Samus, and Ridley to help me with my plan. And were they happy to oblige?
Ridley? I've heard about Wolf and Dark Samus before, but not Ridley!
I won't need them for this moment. This is exactly what I wanted. The rivals are coming back, Pikachu. And our ride will begin with your fall! You.
Lucario! I heard you.
You heard correctly, Pikachu. Unfortunately, only I was able to avoid his attack. Everyone else is fine, though. I already sent help for them. Right now, we have to move.
Who said you could leave? I'm not done with you yet!
Neither are we. But we'll catch up. See you soon.
We're going to have more interference than we thought. But I don't think we have to worry too much about them. I left a little insurance policy.
How are you feeling?
Much better now, thank you. How about you?
I feel like I just helped you escape from Mewtwo with the bit of energy I have left after avoiding his last attack.
You swear that Red's Pokémon and Greninja are okay?
I swear. I called Ness and Lucas through the Aura, and had them send help for them.
Okay, that's great to hear. So what happened?
I was sparring with Greninja when Red came by looking for Charizard. After that, he attacked us.
I've been following Mewtwo ever since I found out about his plans. I wanted to hear more, so I tried to stay clear of him as best I could. But when I confronted him about it, he didn't seem surprised. Like he knew I was there.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Very well. We need to figure out what to do with Mewtwo.
I think I might have an idea. Mewtwo told me that he wants everyone to fear him for how they made him feel throughout Smash World's history with him. So I'm thinking that we should help him relive that history.
I like what you're thinking. However, I don't think I'm a proper candidate for it. Perhaps someone who appeared at the same time as him.
Pichu first appeared in Melee as well. He ought to understand how Mewtwo must be feeling.
Then it's settled. We go look for Pichu and have him help us with Mewtwo.
I was with him, as well as Jigglypuff, right before I decided to follow Mewtwo. They were at Yoshi's Island last time I saw them, so let's go there.
Lucario, wait!
Samus! I thought you would be helping out Greninja and Red's Pokémon.
We already did. They're with Dr. Mario as we speak.
That's good to hear. It took quite a beating with Mewtwo before.
We have to make sure he doesn't do that again.
Yeah, I have a score to settle with Wolf by the time I face him.
I feel the same way with Ridley and Dark Samus, Falco, but I'm waiting till we reach up to them.
And when is that gonna happen? The more we stay here, the more innocent lives they're gonna start affecting.
Falco, please calm down.
Fine.
That encounter we had with Mewtwo allowed me to see what he had planned next. He's still gonna try to brainwash all the Smashers, but he's gonna need to go to a place where he can absorb a lot of psychic power.
And where would that be?
He'll attempt to do that at the Unova Pokemon League. Its dark influence and environment will give Mewtwo the power he needs, but he needs to be guarded to do so. That's why he recruited Ridley, Wolf, and Dark Samus.
Then it's settled. We'll go there and take them all down from the start.
We need a plan first, Falco. Even though we know where they are, we can't rush into this.
Ness and Lucas are still trying to interfere with Mewtwo's brainwashing from Mario Galaxy. If we could contact them and tell them about this new information, it might give us a fighting chance.
Correct. So you guys send the message to Ness and Lucas, while me and Pikachu will go there and face them.
Wait, you can't go alone.
We won't be alone. We promise you that.
If you say so, Pikachu. I just hope you know what you're doing.
They faced him before, so I guess so.
In case this doesn't work, there's someone I need you to find.
I'm not one to stay put. I need to be out in the field, helping the others.
Trust me, Snake. You're more help to them here than out there.
Forgive me if I don't believe you.
I forgive your doubtfulness, but not your attitude. However, I can sense that you're troubled for not being able to do anything. I want to go out and help them too, but I'm able to do that from here too.
How?
Where do you think those launch stars that Samus used to get you out of the Garden of Hope came from?
But they look like they were right out of outer space and... Oh.
Yes, Snake. I helped you out right from the start, and I would appreciate a little gratitude from you.
Thank you. Also, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I can tell that you have a good heart, even if you're too proud to admit it.
Proud? Who's proud? I don't know what you're talking about.
You should have seen how he was back in the world of Brawl. He took pride with almost everything he did, and when he became a member of the iconic triangle, it took his pride to a whole new level.
Hey, I'm not that proud. I may have been gone for a while, but most of my memories still feel fresh from back then. Also, how come these rumors I'm hearing that there's more candidates of my group?
It's about some new guest fighters that have started to appear not too long ago, and one of them is actually a 2-as-1 smasher like the Ice Climbers and Rosalina with the Lumas, so technically there's 3 candidates for the Octagon.
But is it already an octagon? None of us have met them yet.
You will eventually, Snake. Right now, we need to focus.
It's hard to focus when the whole reason those guys went after Mario, Mega Man, and me in the first place was because we're the representatives of our universe in Smash. I never asked for that praise and recognition.
Neither did Mario, Mega Man, or any of the other members, Snake. But they chose to live up to it and help protect the Smash World from the rivals and any other danger we may face.
The rivals? They're still causing havoc?
Facing them again back there was a definite proof for you that they're getting started. This is gonna be their debut.
So we got to stop their debut to try to hold them off a little longer.
How are you boys feeling?
We got something. Samus is reaching out to us.
What's she saying?
She's telling us... Ah!
Lucas, you okay?
No! He couldn't have!
Couldn't have what?
What's going on?
Mewtwo! He corrupted someone!
It seems like his victim isn't aware that he's changing, which is why we have to hurry.
I guess being away for so long helped you out a lot, Pichu. You've improved quite a lot.
Thanks, Puff. That means a lot to me coming from you. I at first got shocked when I made my return to the Smash World. And now, after years of absence, I can ignite the spark I lost in Melee.
That's good to hear, Pichu. You want to show me what else you got?
You'll see there's more electricity to me than my moves. Oh, hello, Pikachu. And you must be a Lucario. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Pichu. And nice to see you again, Jigglypuff. I wish there were better circumstances for us to be meeting each other.
Why? What's wrong?
Mewtwo's causing havoc in the Smash World.
Mewtwo? You mean our Mewtwo?
Yeah, the one who started with us in Melee. Mewtwo came back at the 4th World as a guest fighter, and came back at Ultimate around the same time as you.
I didn't even know. I was focusing on other things when I arrived. What can we do?
Try to talk some sense into him. As unreasonable as his actions may seem, he wants to scare people because of his past. You 3 are, in my book, the best people to at least try to help him with that.
Can we? Mewtwo was never known for being reasonable.
I know it's a long shot, and believe me, I'm doubtful about this. But I'm also hopeful, and I'd be more hopeful if you came with us.
Well, if you believe it can work, then I'll follow you.
Me too.
Just need to contact Samus and her crew first. If you would follow us.
I remember catching a few glimpses of this stage during the first half of the Fourth World. There's something dark and ominous about this place.
Which is why this is the perfect place for the plan to continue.
We still have a lot of people to deal with, you know. News travels fast. There's probably not a single person who hasn't heard by now what I've done to Mario and Mega Man. And they're probably hearing it from Snake, too.
Please, when has the news stopped you before with your ambitions? It certainly hasn't with mine.
At least I don't follow my ambitions when there's a puny check involved.
Watch your mouth, reptile.
Enough! We've come too far for you to be rage-quitting at each other like a couple of amateurs. I hired professionals, not weepers for the truth.
The truth is, right now, we all have something to complain about to the Smash World. Rejections, cut-offs, statuses, rebirths. You two saw that in all of us, and now we'll make the world see what we did.
Now that sounds satisfying.
For once, I agree with you, Ridley.
Good. Now if you two are going to keep holding hands, don't do it by standing in the way. You may wish to step aside. This could get ugly.
I agree. But for whom it could get ugly is still the question at hand.
Well, if it isn't my rival, and he brought friends to play with, how cute.
I'm used to being called cute, but not when I'm being mocked, and especially not from someone who's looking for trouble.
Right now, you guys are the trouble, so step aside.
That's not happening! You need to stop this now! There's nothing in it for either of you!
That's where you're wrong, girl. It's everything for us. No, it's the only thing in for us. To make people see how we felt with everything that happened to us.
Some of us have been around as non-smashers for a while. Others have been gone and brought back. Others were forced to literally be reborn as a new person. Well, we say no more.
Even though there's 4 of you and 4 of us, don't expect us to play fair.
Oh, we don't expect you to. We're not playing fair either.
What?
No!
Nice call, Lucario.
Do you all want to have some fun?
Like you even had to ask.
I'm ready.
Playtime.
Get ready.
Got it.
Very well.
This will be a piece of cake if you get your hands off my prey.
Your crew has just left you, Mewtwo. Why don't you seem worried?
That's because I'm not worried. I'm actually glad. Because now, I can have my insurance policy started.
Ah!
Pikachu!
You okay?
Talk to me, buddy. What's wrong?
Oh, didn't he tell you? Back when we fought at Kalos, I struck him with a disable move so strong that it started to corrupt his mind bit by bit. I had to make sure it would work, and since I sent you coming after me, I had to give you a distraction.
Mewtwo, stop this now! You're hurting him!
That's because he's resisting. All he has to do is stop resisting, and he'll feel no more pain, no more sorrow, no more suffering. Just a simple mind, blank, with no worries about the past, present, or future.
That's what you intended all along? To wipe everyone's mind blank into a clean slate? To make them forget what they did to you?
Now you're putting the pieces together. Indeed, it's for them to forget everything they did against me and my allies.
But you'll remember.
Which is why this will be so dear to me, and why I can't have you stop me. but you'll be grateful later. I assure you of that.
A gratefulness born out of white memories?
You'll never know it, because you won't be able to remember. But let me give you a good final memory. Pikachu, you Skull Bash!
Gah!
Ness?
Mewtwo, he did it!
Did what?
He got to the Prime Pikachu. He's the one we sensed earlier.
Can't you stop it like you did with Snake?
That was different. Snake hasn't been brainwashed by Mewtwo at the time. Plus, he wasn't afraid. Pikachu, on the other hand, was afraid.
All we can do is send the next big thing against Mewtwo.
And that would be...
Send in the cavalry!
So, this is what it has come to. Manipulating the minds of innocent people. Going through all of this just to prove a point. I sense no point of return for you, Mewtwo.
Return? Please, Lucario. I was never there. I've never felt more here than I ever have before. And I have you to thank for that.
Why? You and I never met until the Fourth World, and you seem to want to stick to your rivalry with Pikachu. What started your quarrel with me?
Everyone said you replaced me at Brawl, and for a long time, I believed it myself. But now, I see that instead of you being my replacement, you were my stand-in while I was gone. And now that I'm here to stay, there's no point for you to keep staying here any longer.
I never would have thought of you thinking so low of yourself, Mewtwo.
What?
You know, I remember how everyone made you feel in the last world. What I forgot is how much you deserved it.
Silence.
Gee, sometimes a villain's motives can be so confusing. Especially from those who know that everything special about them came out of a test tube.
Shut up!
This doesn't end here, Samus. As long as I'm around, you'll spend the rest of your time in Smash Bros. Looking over your shoulder.
Wow. Don't you have anything better to do than to be fixated with me?
I'm not fixated on you. I intend to put you in your place after that battle we had at Brinstar Depths.
Well, if you're so upset about losing one match, then let's settle the score.
What are you getting at?
A rematch, and a proper one. You and I. We'll see who's the real deal now. What do you say?
I don't remember you making deals with your enemies, Samus. That's brave of you. Stupid, but brave. I'll see you around. They're your problem now.
What? How dare you leave out like that on us?
Well, I certainly didn't see that coming.
How about this?
What just happened?
I made a deal with Dark Samus. Apparently it was a much better deal for her to just leave Mewtwo.
Guess she won't be rejoining the rivals anytime soon.
Ah! Darn Star Fox!
Shut it! Tell us everything you know, Wolf.
Not a chance. See ya.
That little son! Let's go after him!
Let him go. He won't be bothering us again for a while.
You gotta be kidding me! Again?
We have more important things to do. We need to focus on helping out both Samuses.
We're okay.
Yeah, Ridley and Dark Samus made a run for it too.
That's odd, even for them. Now that I think about it, I wonder how Lucario's team is doing.
Pichu, we need to do it now.
Right.
No!
Pikachu, are you okay?
I think he's fine, just knocked out.
Damn it. You annoying little pests. You'll pay for that!
Mewtwo, stop!
Well, the big gun has arrived.
Doctor? Roy? What are you doing here?
Mewtwo, you have to stop. Please.
None of this is good for anyone. Even you.
What do you know? You can't possibly understand how I feel. No one can.
We do. Remember that you were not the only Smasher who became a Fallen during the last days of Melee. We were Fallen too, as well as Pichu here, and Young Link.
You and I also became guest fighters of the Fourth World. Doc here is the exception, since he was part of the base roster.
So if you keep thinking for one more minute there's absolutely no one who knows how you feel, we're gonna kick your ass.
But we're hoping that we don't need to go there.
Did you really come all this way to try and talk some sense into me? I must admit, I almost feel touched.
What?
How dare you compare yourselves to me? The only way you could even get a hint of how I feel is if you were also created in a lab and got a villainous reputation.
Mewtwo, please, try to see that.
What? That I'm hurting people? Like I haven't heard that one before.
You know what? You're right.
What?
You're right, Mewtwo. We can't even get a hint of how you feel because of your backstory. Because frankly, we don't care at all about your past.
You wretched.
But we care about your present. We care about here. Now. Today. And you should care too.
So please, Mewtwo, give us something to know that the Mewtwo that came with us here to Ultimate, who showed no resentment, is still there.
He was never there.
Now!
What the?
That was what Peach had it hidden in store? Man, that princess sure did have a blast.
Yeah, that beat him up. I knew it would.
No.
What? You're kidding. I would have had a hard time recovering from an attack like that.
He was indeed hit by the first half, but fled in the wake of the second half.
Well, that's just great. Now we get to sit around and wait for him to attack us.
No. He endured a severe defeat today, and will not be recovering anytime soon to attack us. We can rest easy, at least for now.
What about Pikachu? We have to help him.
I'll take it from here. Lucario, help me retrieve Pikachu, and take him to Peach's castle. Greninja, Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard are still there.
Right.
Thanks for everything you've done for my Pokemon, Doc. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
No problem. A good doctor helps everyone in need.
Oh, don't I know half of it. Thanks again.
How are you feeling, Pikachu?
I checked his aura 3 times, and there seems to be no trace of Mewtwo's psyche on him anymore. However, he still needs to get healed from all those injuries he got.
Remind me never to fight Pichu and Jigglypuff at the same time again.
Get going now.
Thanks for everything, Lucario.
So Mewtwo really did all this, huh?
And then some. We really did try to help him, but You can't help those who don't seek it.
Don't I know it? Think we'll hear again from him soon?
I really don't know. He seems to have gone under the radar for the time being. As I said earlier, we can rest for now.
I won't be resting anytime soon, because I still got a few more patients under my care.
A doctor's curse, alright?
Hey, don't make fun of me, or else you won't be getting any treatment from me.
I'll take your word for it, Doc. Catch you later.
Likewise.
What's up, Doc?
Peach, what a surprise! And by surprise, I mean that Hokodate bomb you launched at Mewtwo a while ago.
I didn't know what else to do. And it worked, so everything is okay.
For now, it's okay. But you can't consider this a big win, Peach. We stopped Mewtwo's plan, but we didn't stop him.
What are you trying to say?
Mewtwo will try to do something again soon, but you don't need to worry about that for now.
Okay, so how are they?
Why don't you go see for yourself? You might be in for a surprise.
Huh? Mario, you're okay!
Oh! Hello, Princess! It's good to see you. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Nice to see you're okay too, Mega Man. How are you feeling?
They are making an excellent recovery. All of Mega Man's functions seem to be in perfect form, and Mario's wounds are becoming scars that will fade away in time.
That's great to hear, Rob. Thank you.
Of course. However, they still need to keep up with the diet of the heart containers during these 2 weeks to ensure a perfect recovery. Very well, Rob. We'll try to slow down for a bit. It's nice to see that a good robot helps his robot companions. As well as the non-robotic ones like you, Mario. Seeing the both of you like this makes me happy, satisfied, proud. I thank you for allowing me to feel like this.
Not a problem, Rob.
I shall be heading up now. Keep me posted with your progress. I'm gonna walk for a bit until I get tired and decide to go to sleep. I'll catch up with you later, Mario. Of course, Mega Man. Take your time. So, what exactly have you been doing while I was here?
It's a pretty long story. It's best if I tell you that another time.
I agree. What do you say tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah, we still have our double dates, remember?
Oh my! I completely forgot about it with everything that happened.
It was all I could think about while I was here. And considering that according to my doctor, I have to stay put, what do you say we have it here?
I'd like that a lot, Mario. I have so much to tell you.
I can't wait to hear about it. Now then. Let's go.
We failed our objective. We must try again.
Just remember that if you do, things never happen the same way twice.
Bowser, what are you doing here?
Just wanted to let you know that I caught wind of your whole plot. Still failed, plus one of your members bailed out on you.
I'm still trying to understand. What could Dark Samus get that is bigger than we could offer her?
If I know Dark Samus, she's always had a grudge with Samus. I guess she wants to use that grudge on her in her own way, without any of us involved.
And they call me a lone wolf.
That doesn't matter. Besides, I had the feeling that she was going to leave anyway.
I actually caught up to that when you told me that you were gonna pit the rivals against the starter smashers.
Oh, so you haven't forgotten what I told you. Glad to see your memory's fresh.
Then allow me to freshen yours. Mario is starting to recover, so right now my interest in forming the rivals is starting to rise up. Also, you mentioned my kids to be on your list. It won't be that mutt and yellow rat you have to worry about.
I hear you.
Ooh, I love me some tension.
So what do we do now? Look for some more recruits?
No, at least not yet. We got our big moment. Now it's someone else's.
Who?
Someone who's gone through a lot of change, both in mind and body. Someone with whom we share some history, at least with his current incarnation.
Do you know what he's doing now?
Awakening some shadows.
It would seem that fate has given me a favorable opportunity.
Battle music. Sorry.
You can't blame others for becoming a fallen or at Batman.
Pokemon injuries are not so different from people's injuries, Ian.
Switching to Trico can save you 15% or more on your Pokeball insurance. Dissatisfied with Trico insurance? Try this alternative. We are Farfetch'd. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum.
That was what Peach had in it.
How come these rumors I'm hearing that there's more? I'll say it again. Kid.
Well, I mean, at least he's a better choice than, I don't know, Waluigi. Guy's a weirdo.
Mewtwo. Oh wait, whoops. I said the forbidden word. Goodbye.
It's about some new guest fighters. It's about some... did I just slip in a Scottish accent?
I feel like I just helped you escape from Mewtwo with the last bit of oxygen I had in my breath. Jesus Christ, this line is so long. Ugh.
How dare you leave out like...